What's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about how to rune one of the best 4 stars, best nat 4s in Summoners War. We're going to talk about how to rune Galleon, how to rune, where to use, and if you need Devilmon. The short answer, it's not going to be a short answer. The long jubagal answer is, it depends on everyone's situation. Galleon is a 4-star monster. You can just feed him other pirate captains. I always suggest to keep at least one, keep one Bark, keep one Carrack, the wind one's Bark, right? The wind one... Brigade Bark? I don't know. Anyway, I'm pretty sure it's Bark and Carrack. Keep one of the wind ones, keep one of the fire ones, but everything else you can feed, keep one of each color, but everything else, if you get dupes, feed them to Galleon. I wouldn't go crazy Devilmoning him first if you are on a limited budget of Devilmons, because Devilmons are great for nat 5s, and you can't get... you can't just keep farming Devilmons. There's no keep farming Devilmons. You have a limited supply. So if you do have a lot of Devilmons, Galleon does absolutely need absolutely needs skill ups. But I'm just saying, if you are in good supply of Devilmons and there's nothing other going on, definitely consider Galleon. He needs the skill ups. I'm just saying, like, you can get 4 stars. So if it's like, oh, I have Galleon, but I also have, like, these 50 other nat 5s, maybe you might summon some more pirate captains later, at least to make sure his time to loot is skilled up for the first, for starters, and then feed more pirate captains, absolutely, down the line. But I think that's, like, really with any 4-star. I'm like, be careful feeding your Devilmons are high demand, so if you've got a lot, then go for it. Feed Galleon some Devilmons, because you're going to use him in Giants and Dragons all the time, right? All the time. So it's absolutely valuable. Excuse me. It's absolutely valuable to get that extra, the little bit of extra damage, the little bit of extra defense break here with the first skill. The cooldown turn -1 here for the second skill. I wouldn't worry as much about the second skill. I would worry mostly about this time to loot. As long as time to loot this is the most important one, but really you're going to be using him non-stop. Eventually you want to get these 2 as well. Eventually you want to get these 2. But if you're in short supply of Devilmons, at least make sure his time to loot is skilled up. So that's the first thing. Where you can use Galleon, oh my goodness. Giants, Dragons, like I said, Guild War offense, Arena offense, Siege. You can even use him in World Arena. You can use him in defense as well. He's got this great... Speed Leader is the greatest leader skill in the game is the Speed Leader. If you have... I mean, fantastic. He makes everything, it's a speed meta. He makes everything go faster. You kind of need, he's one of the, like, necessary monsters to be able to keep up or try to at least catch up to a lot of the other players in the game. So he's super important. Anyway, where else can we use him? Oh, what did I say? Guild War offense, Arena offense, defenses sometimes too, World Arena sometimes too. TOA normal, if you're trying to speedrun, gets the top 100 in TOA normal. He's very good for that. I don't really see too many people using him on TOA hard. I don't see too much Rift Beasts, R5 use of Galleon, but Giants and Dragons. I see some people use him in Necro too. Not so much nowadays, but I saw some people before use him in Necro. I think some people might still be doing it, I'm sure, but I just don't see too much of that. The most important things, so that's where to use Galleon. But he's like 75% of the game he's great for. What else? Oh, how to rune Galleon, right? Isn't that the title of the video? There's a few different ways to rune Galleon, right? I see a lot of people like to do Violent Will. I don't really like RNG, so I kind of want, for Galleon, I want to make sure that he does his job. Not too much RNG going on. I don't want to have to rely on RNG, but of course the Violent kind of helps, like if you're doing Giants and you're doing Dragons, like he doesn't time to loot, defense break. Oh great, at least you have that option to Violent proc. People like to do Violent for that. But I see the most common is Violent Will, Speed, something, Accuracy. That's usually what I see the most. Mine is, and there's a couple different builds you could do for Galleon, for Guild Wars, for TOA, for things like that. This is mine. Mine is Speed, Attack. It's just that I wanted to get good stats overall on him, right? So he doesn't have my best runes necessarily, but he has enough speed where he's going before the rest of the team. And then he has enough accuracy where he's going to land because he's got debuffs on all the skills. So let's go take a look. This is my Galleon that I use for arena offense, and I use for giants and dragons. So let's see. I'll show you guys my. I'll show you guys how he works in dragons. We want him to go first. This way he makes the most out of the speed. He goes first. He attack buffs, defense breaks everyone, and then everyone else can go attack from there. Everyone attacks with the defense broken monsters. Everyone attacks with the attack buff on him, right? I know you're getting triggered. What? Why do you fail the? Why do you leave the run? Actually, we could have kept the run going, but it's basically he needs to go first before everything. For arena, can we do? Let's find a battle here that we could use Galleon in. We could use Galleon on a lot of these. A lot of these. Oh my goodness. Let's use Galleon. Sure, let's use this one. Let's use this one. Watch me fail this one. Okay. So for this, Chiwu's gonna go a little bit before Galleon, but we want Galleon to go right after our right before our damage dealer, right? Okay, we do this. We strip all the things. We time to loot. 96% accuracy. Okay, we actually get it. And now there we go, looking good. Beautiful. He's not gonna violent proc, of course, because he doesn't have violent runes. But I don't want to have to rely on RNG as much. I kind of, for arena offense and for dungeons, I don't really like to rely on RNG. Even though sometimes you see like, oh, the RNG could have saved you on that one. I'm like, yeah, but I like to have good stats, good overall stats on them. And I find that the shield runes kind of help keep, they absorb some of the damage, like for example in Dragon's B10. When the dragon does his fiery breath, right? Because we're not going to kill him without him getting at least a turn in. So when the dragon does his fiery breath, my squishier monsters don't just immediately like evaporate and die. There is some shield there to protect them. So it's not too bad. It makes the runs a little bit more stable. So I like having shield on him for giants and dragons. Will is great for Will, especially that team. He really should be on Will. He really should have a set of Will on him. So that would be great. But I also use him in giants and dragons. I also have a second Galleon. I have 3 Galleons. But I have a second Galleon. This Galleon is super tanky, right? So he is Bajillion D. He's almost 40,000 HP. Low speed, high accuracy. He's on double shield. What is this? Oh, can I power? Can I? No, I can't. Okay. Okay, so he's on HP, accuracy. I want him to be... he has one job. Stay alive. Actually, his resistance could be higher, too. He's got one job. Stay alive, right? And attack buff, defense break. So I use him in a team like... Not there. I use him... Where are the monsters? I'll find the monsters. I'll find them. Which one is this? No, that's a third Galleon. Don't worry about that one too much. He's a work in progress. He's not done yet. But I use him. Where's Camir? I love this team. I can't find a Camir though. I love this team. I don't know where Camir is. He's gone. He's missing. Okay. So this team is lots and lots of shield. 6 sets of shield. And will on everyone, right? So here's what happens. And I use this in Guild Wars too. I use this in Guild Wars with the Camir lead, which is Nath. Okay, so this is a turn 2 team. The enemies move, they do all their damage, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And there's 6 sets of shield. That's going to absorb a lot of damage. It can absorb hits from Perna, it can absorb hits from Camila, and things don't die, right? So then as soon as I get a turn, right, and no one's going to get defense broken or stunned or whatever because we have the will runes. So as soon as I get a turn, time to loot. And it's really there. I try to make them as close as possible in speed, right? It's very important if you're doing a team like this or anything after Galleon that things move right after Galleon and not be interrupted. So it's important to speed sync your monsters. But making sure, Galleon, 3 important things. Making sure he moves before your damage dealers, right before your damage dealers, not a huge gap of time in between, and make sure he attack buffs and defense breaks. So make sure he's got good accuracy and enough speed. He doesn't need to be on Swift. He can be on broken, weird sets. If you're going to use him a lot in PvP, I would recommend Will, especially if you're not fast enough to always go first. Higher levels, you do have things like Dark Horus, you do have things like Light Panda, you do have things like Fire Lich. You don't see Fire Lich too much, but you see the other ones, things that are going to steal turns and try to crowd control you. So it's nice to have him on Will against things like that for PvP. So, and definitely for if you're turn 2, if he's a slow Galleon and you're using him for PvP, definitely. And I don't use the slow Galleon for anything aside from Guild Wars and Arena on a turn 2 shield Will team. Everyone's got shield and Will, right? So that's the only place. I'm not using the second Galleon for dungeons at all. He would not be good for dungeons. He's too slow. He needs to be faster for dungeons, because he needs to go first, and the rest of your team should be fast as well. So we've got those. What else did I want? Oh, I wanted to show you guys. Okay, now we're going to show you guys some other players' Galleons. I think we're going to find a lot of Violent Will, Speed, something, Accuracy on them. But it's a different it's a different strategy. Not really. They're all fast, but and they're all fast and they all have high accuracy. I just went for, I didn't need violent. Will would be nice, and I went for trying to get good stats overall on him. The turn 2 Galleon does need to be tanky though. That's important. If he's turn 2, if he's the slow one with the shield Will, he needs to be very tanky. If he's the turn 1, you can kind of play around. You can go more aggressive because your team's going to be more aggressive anyway. So I kind of like having better attack on him. Speed crit damage attack would be nice. I know I have speed attack. But that's just because it was like whatever. Crit damage would be nice on here, but he doesn't have a crazy amount of crit rate anyway. I just went for whatever gave him the right speed and had decent stats overall. I mean, these could be much better actually. Like looking at these, I'm like, these could be so much better, but I don't want to mess around. He works. Maybe I'll mess around with him a little bit the next free removal day, but there's a lot of other monsters that aren't working. He's at least working. He does what I need him to do. Don't mess it up if it ain't broke. So this works. I love him. He's perfect how he is. Could use more grinds, more improvements, etc., but for what I use him for, he generally just works pretty damn well. All right, even without violent runes, even without just, I just want them to have good accuracy and good speed. So let's take a look at some more. All right, this first one is from player Airy Heart Yuki. We have 2 Galleons here. Let's take a look at the first one. High speed, like mine. High accuracy, perfect. He is on Violent Will, Speed, Defense, Accuracy. He's probably just going for whatever had good overall stats. He doesn't need to be, I mean, Galleon's so flexible. He's kind of, this one doesn't have really too much of anything else going on. He's fast and he's got good accuracy. And that's the most important thing. Fast and good accuracy. That's what he's there for. All right. And then we have the second Galleon. Fast. Not, I think this is a work in progress. I don't know if this is finalized. Actually, this might be, you know what? This might be a Dragon's B10 Galleon. Because I don't see Will. I see double focus, speaker damage. Actually, this is, yeah. Okay, so this might be, but there's not a lot of accuracy on it. I'm not sure if it's a work in progress or not. The crit rate, crit damage, I mean, they could be using chilling or something like that with him, but that's this one. I really think he needs way more accuracy though. So I'm not sure. I guess they're using the Dragon's V10, but that accuracy, he needs more accuracy. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's go take a look at the next one. All right, this Galleon is from Deku the Great from Epic Fail Alpha. Violent Will, Speed, Attack, Accuracy. He's got good speed. He's got good accuracy. He's got like, look, this is not a crazy, insane, like, oh my god, I can never get. These are G3 players, and it's not like ridiculous, unattainable runes. He doesn't need the best rune set. He just needs good speed, good accuracy. And I think they were going for like, just like, if they could get whatever stats on him, like whatever stats they can get are fine. But he's looking pretty. He's in speed and accuracy. Most important things. Does he have a second one? He's got a second one. Speed and accuracy. Most important things. Okay. So he's got speed, attack, accuracy. And he's got these not even grinded yet. I'm not sure what he's using, if he's using one for PvP and one for... I think this one might be dragons and this one might be PvP, from what it looks like. But either way, both high speed, good accuracy. Alright, this one belongs to DJKJK. JKJKJKK. So he's got 30,000 HP, he's got good speed, and good accuracy. Imagine that. Who saw that one coming? HP attack actually there's good speed. For HP attack accuracy, look at that speed sub. 23 speed there, 15 here, 19 here, 19 here, 17 here, and 18 here. So as long as it doesn't matter, he got tankiness on him, right? He's got at least some attack, 1500 attack. You know I always say 15,000 attack. No, 1500 attack. He's got some good speed, good accuracy on him. Does what needs to be done, and tanky enough to survive because he's a support monster, right? This is the most important thing about Galleon. He's a support monster. He's not there to be the big damage dealer. He could do damage. He can do some damage, right? But he's not there to be the big damage dealer, especially with attack buff defense break, he can do damage. But he's not there to be your other monsters, your nukers that go with Galleon. Those are the damage dealers. He just needs to not die, right? And he needs to defense break and attack buff before your nukers go. That's the most important thing. He should be faster than your nukers and accurate. Very important to have good accuracy. 100% accuracy. Beautiful. And look at that transmog. He looks like something straight out of like Universal Soldier or something. Alright guys, this one is from Scatfetus. He's got 2 Galleons here outside of storage. Imagine that. Speed and accuracy. Okay. He's got high crit damage, low crit rate though. Speed, crit damage, accuracy, violent will. We see a lot of PvP Galleons, violent will. And then he's got this second Galleon. Actually, did I take a look at all of them? Let's take a look at all the runes. Okay. And then we've got the second Galleon. Similar speed. A little bit hot, a little bit faster. Speed, crit damage, accuracy again, looks like. Speed, crit damage, accuracy. Not grinded though. I'm wondering if this is new, that he switched things around on it, or what the deal is. Because I see 2 violent will, speed, crit damage, accuracy, but with low crit rate. So I'm curious why that is. Curious. Why with low crit rate? But not, the most important thing is speed and accuracy, right? I'm sure he has a reason. Scat, I'm sure he has a reason for doing it like that. Alright, this one is from Aspire, from Epic Fail Alpha. Let's see, we've got high speed, not a lot of accuracy. What is this nonsense? High speed though. Speed. Why? Why is this? Okay. Speed, flat, defense, and accuracy. What? Okay, he's got a second one. Maybe he's not even using this one. I don't know. So this one, better accuracy. Okay. 62, 74. High speed. Decent accuracy. Could still be better. Kind of needs to be better. Decent, okay. Speed. Defense, accuracy? Speed. Defense, accuracy. Okay. And double shield will. Double shield will. But see, here's the thing. Like, I know mine is double shield will, but mine is a turn 2 double shield will. This one is fast enough. There's no, like, this is a turn 1 Galleon, right? It's not a turn 2 Galleon. But that's the reasons that our Galleons are the same are different. Same builds, different reasons. This one's way faster. This is a turn 1 Galleon. Double shield will. So it looks like this is the one that he's using more probably, but could use some more accuracy. I'm wondering, I'm guessing he just uses this in both dragons and arena offense like I do. I mean, you don't need the will for dragons, but if he's using for arena offense as well, then that's why you need the will. Alright guys, last one. This is J-Max Galleon. How much you want to bet it's going to be violent will, speed, something, speed HP accuracy, or speed attack accuracy? Let's find out. Violent will, speed, attack, accuracy. It was one of those two, and then just HP and subs. So he's got 22 speed on here. Okay, so it's just, I mean, fairly straightforward. Violent will, speed, whatever, accuracy, and make him go before your other monsters. Too long didn't watch. He needs high speed and accuracy. Everything is like, everyone's is a little bit different. a little bit weird, but generally Violent Will. I don't really need mine on Violence. I think Will would be nice for PvP, but I don't really. I either wanted like I just never felt it necessary. I have so many monsters that need Violence. I would rather just put good overall stats on him for me personally, but I know everyone is different. I know everyone prefers their stuff different. I like mine. I don't really want to put him on a Violent because then that would mean that he would have to like compete with other monsters for the same runes. I have enough monsters that need Violent runes. Mine is perfectly fine. Aside from the fact that I like Will for PvP, even on the speed one, because of things like Dark Horse, especially Dark Horus. Sound like I said Dark Horse. Anyway, guys, I hope this helps you maybe to figure out how to rune your to figure out. Okay, I need Violent runes. I need Will runes. I need good speed. I need good accuracy, and then whatever else. And I got my runes for Galleon. That's really all it is. High speed, high accuracy. That's it, guys. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. We're gonna do more of the more used 4 stars coming, and then we're gonna finish the 5 stars as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys as always in the next one.